Alright guys, welcome back to the top 10 greatest Mortal Kombat characters of all time, in our humble opinion. We already did the honorable mentions, 10 through number 8. Now we are on to number 7. J-Money, what's your number 7?
My lucky number 7, this is a character you should have had in your top 10. And she is the best female character. She's my only female character, but she is the best female character in terms of beauty, appeal, personality, story, and fighting-wise. Kitana.
Kitana.
The beautiful babe with the fan blades.
Oh, yeah.
Also, she's got one of the most iconic fatalities of all time. The kiss to death.
Mm-hmm.
When she leans over, gives the guy a kiss, and all of a sudden his body just becomes like a goddamn fucking blimp and just blows up. She is the princess of, she is the princess of Edenia, I think that's what it is. You know, daughter of Queen Sidel and adopted daughter of Shao Kahn.
Yes.
The hottest 10,000-year-old babe I have ever seen. She first appeared in Mortal Kombat 2. Sort of like, you know, the Sub-Zero and Scorpion. Her pilot swap was Melina.
Yes.
She was the babe in pink, and she does look pretty, except when she takes off her mask. Because I think she's part Tarkatan.
Oh.
I think she is, with the teeth and everything. But yeah, like I said, you covered with Kitana, she's arguably the best character in Mortal Kombat 2. Because she's got ridiculous combos.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, if you go into like Kitana, you know, combo video for Mortal Kombat 2 or Mortal Kombat 9, she's fucking ridiculous.
Yeah, she is.
And you know, she's got the fan blade, she's got the fan lift, that air punch she does.
Oh yeah.
It's fucking ridiculous. So yeah, number 7, the hot brunette babe, Kitana.
Okay, my number 7 is one of the originals. And pretty much every single fighting game, you gotta have an Asian. You gotta have an Asian in at least one fighting game. I'm, of course, and in Mortal Kombat's case, my number 7, Liu Kang.
Liu Kang. It's funny because if you ever play Mortal Kombat 3, he sounds like, oh, what that's what it sounds like.
Yeah, he uses a lot of fighting styles.
He is heavily resemblance to
Jin Kazama and Tekken.
Bruce Lee.
A
little bit.
Yeah.
In the original, he's played by Ho Sun Pak. I think that was his name, the motion capture. He also played Shang Tsung in the original.
That is true.
It's funny because in the first Mortal Kombat, he's got one of the worst fatalities of all time. That stupid bicycle kick to an uppercut.
Right.
But in Mortal Kombat 2, he's got one of the best fatalities.
Yeah.
When he turns into a dragon and he fucking eats the dude.
That should have been the first one.
Yeah.
That should have been the first one. I remember playing that. I was like, what the heck? Why couldn't that be in the first one? Dang it. But yeah, though, it's his first... he debuted in the very first one. He's a fighting monk, kung fu. He enters in the 10th Mortal Kombat tournament in order to protect Earthrealm from being destroyed, having lost so many tournaments.
And he wins.
And
Mortal Kombat Deadly Alliance, he got killed. He got killed by Shang Tsung and Quan Chi, the Deadly Alliance.
Yeah, he did.
And in Mortal Kombat Deception and Armageddon, he's a playable character as a zombie-like.
Yeah.
Which is kind of weird, but yeah, Liu Kang.
He was originally going to be Japanese, from what I hear, but they decided to make him Chinese to resemble Bruce Lee.
I'm turning Japan.
Like you said. So yeah. Simply put, that's why Liu Kang, one of the originals, is my number 7. Lucky number 7.
Lucky number 7.
Yes, sir.
All right. I don't know if this will surprise people or not, but I think he's one of the most underrated. He's so high on my list because, like I said, he qualifies for all these components. He first debuted in Mortal Kombat Deadly Alliance. Okay? He was also in Deception, and he was a awesome DLC character in Mortal Kombat 9. Now I'm talking about the blind swordsman, Kenshi.
Ah.
The man who's a master of Tai Chi and Judo. Swordsman. And he is a blind swordsman.
Isn't that like Zatoichi?
I believe so.
Yeah, I think that's where they came up with that. Or that's where they got the idea from, because of those movies.
Mm-hmm. You know, he is a blind swordsman. He hates Shang Tsung because he was the man who caused him to be blind for the rest of his life. But he wields a sword that allows him to use his other senses to a higher degree, unlike any other. And also trained with Ermac, in which he freed Ermac from Outworld.
Yeah.
And in turn, he taught him to use his telekinesis powers. And man, this guy is awesome. He's so awesome to play. You know, he's got if you use the judo, you can throw him. His sword and his telekinesis you can use. His Fatality Deadly Alliance is awful. Oh, it was awful. It was one of the worst ones when he's just turning him into a pretzel. In Mortal Kombat 9...
Turns him into a pretzel.
Well, he's using some... He makes his eyes pop out and he turns him like he bends his bones and shit. I'm like, oh,
yeah.
In Mortal Kombat 9, oh, they're fucking hilarious. First one, he takes the guy and he smashes him against the damn screen.
Oh, yeah.
And his eye... And then all of a sudden you see a... Whoosh, and he splits in half, and he just cuts him right in half from the torso right here. The other one is he uses telekinesis and he tosses his sword across the screen, okay, with a sharp blade facing the opponent, and he takes his telekinesis, throws him head first, and splits him in half like a banana split. I was like, that's awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah, Kenshi's so good. I mean, he joined the Special Forces unit with Jackson Sonya Blade. Going after the Red Dragon faction. You know, Movado is one of them. And, yeah, he's so much fun. And they did a smart move by including him as one of the, a DLC character. So, yeah, the Blind Swordsman Kenshi, my number 6.
Okay. Now it's my number 6, and in my opinion, my humble opinion, this is the best female character in Mortal Kombat history.
I think I know what you're gonna say.
Sonya Blade.
Sonya Blade. I knew it.
Sonya Blade. Lieutenant Sonya Blade. Because she was also a part of the Special Forces with her good friend Jax, like I mentioned before.
The big guy.
Yeah. Yeah, she's an absolute... She's hot as hell.
Hell yeah, she is.
She is
and you gotta love how in Mortal Kombat 9, her fucking outfit, she's like wearing like the tightest like leather like special ops jeans, and her top is like it's all it is like a little like camouflage thing to cover her big ass tits.
But you can see her cleavage still.
Oh yeah.
That was in the 2011 one, right?
Yeah, 2011.
Oh,
yeah. That and Mortal Kombat 2 and Ultimate are like my favorites without question. But yeah,
hot as hell. But yeah, there originally were no plans for her to be introduced in the second one because there was only supposed to be 6 characters. But she was added only when the president of the gaming development decided to put her in there. So, good for him.
Yep. And obviously, you know, she wasn't in Mortal Kombat 2 because storyline-wise she got captured.
Yeah.
3 she is. She's in that one. I mean, obviously you got the leg scissor, the leg scissor takedown, the butterfly kick, the rings, and obviously her fatality, which is the similar to Kitana, except it's a kiss where she blows fire and burns the sons of bitches.
And Brigitte Wilson plays her in the movie.
Oh, actually, okay, there's 2. Yeah,
Cameron Diaz. Wait. Cameron Diaz was the original choice to play.
Wow, really?
To play Sonya Blade in the first Mortal Kombat movie. They really screwed over on that.
Oh who played her in the Annihilation.
Sandra Hess. The Switzerland lady.
Who played Sonya in Mortal Kombat 3? Carrie Hoskins, I think? It was a different woman from Mortal Kombat 1.
I forget. Yeah, Carrie Hoskins. You're right. It was Carrie Hoskins.
Yeah, because the Sonya Blade now, because the one she was in 1, isn't resembled as much as she is now. Because now she's like, the blonde. It was 3, Carrie Hoskins' portrayal. That's what the main aspect is, and that's kind of a good thing. Cause she's way harder.
Well, yeah, she is absolutely freaking phenomenal. In my opinion, in my humble opinion, she is my favorite character. That is a female in Mortal Kombat. So, simply put, that's why Sonya Blade is my number 6. Coming up next, we're getting into the top 5.